Hello everyone, here in this video I'm going to show you that how you can integrate PayPal credit debit card buttons in your Shopify store. So basically this video is specific for Fabric theme. If you have any other theme, then I have already created a lot of videos with different themes, so you can follow that playlist and definitely you will be finding one of the videos related to your theme. So let me tell you the benefit of this feature which we are going to implement in this video. So in most of the cases when we do drop shipping or selling any kind of products worldwide, then we need an international payment gateway to collect the payments from our customers. So we mostly rely on PayPal, but in most of the cases our customers don't have PayPal account. So they need an alternate, and that alternate is accepting the payments through credit or debit card. So we don't have any other payment gateway which is providing this feature because we need approval and we have rejections and a lot of stuff going on. So in that case, we only have the option which is we have to integrate PayPal credit debit card buttons. So I will show you step by step that how you can implement this same feature into your Shopify store. Here on my dashboard, you can see I have installed Fabric theme. I have already given the link below in the description, so you should download the documentation. So once you are downloading it, you will be getting all these files here, and then you need to open documentation-cart.txt. Inside of this file, you can see we have multiple steps here. So the first step is go to Shopify dashboard, click on themes, click on edit code and click on snippets. So let's go back to this dashboard and you should click on online store, click on themes, and we are here. Then click on these three dots and duplicate this theme first, so that you should have a backup of the theme later on if you want to roll it back to the original version, so it would be easier for you. And then after, you should again click on these three dots and click on edit code. Here you can see that we have some folders, so you need to click on snippets. And then after, here in the documentation we have the second step, which is create another new snippet, paypal-thankyou.liquid. So let me copy this name from here, go back, click on new file, paste that name here and press enter key. And here we have an empty file created, so we need to paste the code which we have attached here, paypal-thankyou.txt. So let me copy it, and then after you can actually paste it right here and then close this file. Go back to the documentation again, and here we have the third step, which is create another new snippet file, paypal-buttons-cart.liquid. So let me copy it. Then after, you should go back and click on snippets again, click on new file, paste that name here, paypal-buttons-cart.liquid, and press enter key. And here we have another empty file. So inside of this empty file, we need to paste the code which is here, paypal-credit-card-cart.liquid. So let me copy this code and then paste it inside of this empty file. So once you pasted that code, then you need to save the changes and again go back to the documentation. Now we have the fourth step, which is replace client ID with live client ID of your PayPal. So basically, client ID means an ID which is existing inside of our PayPal account, and that helps us to connect our Shopify with our PayPal. So in that way, when a customer is doing the payment, so that amount will be directly sent to our PayPal account. All right. So that is an ID which is actually creating a link between Shopify and PayPal. And we have two types of client IDs. One is sandbox and another is live client ID. So sandbox is for the testing purpose and live client ID is for real transactions, and we need real transactions, so we will be copying live client ID. Once you are copying that client ID, I have already given the video guide link below in the description, so you can follow that video and then you will be able to find it. And then you should go back here in this code and you can see that I have added client ID equals to this ID, so you need to replace it with your original live client ID. So I am right now adding my test client ID for just testing purpose, but you need to replace it with your actual live client ID. All right. And then after, you should go back to the documentation again. So fifth step is you can update currency if you want to. So here we have store currency US dollars. So I have added default currency US dollar, but if you have any other currency, for example euro, so you can put the currency code EUR, but make sure that your currency code should be supported by PayPal. All right. Again, go back and then follow the sixth step, which is go to snippets, open cart-summary.liquid and find checkout button. So let me go back here. Inside of snippets we have cart-summary.liquid, and inside of this we have to find checkout. So using Control F or maybe Command F, you need to search it, and here we go. So just below this button, you can see that this button starts from here and end at this line. So below it we are going to include a new line of code, which is this one. So basically this is a render statement which is including a snippet file which we created recently. Basically PayPal buttons-cart.liquid is included right here, and then save the changes, go back and go to seventh step, which is go to themes, click on customize, click on settings, click on cart and change cart type to page. So let me show you. Here is the dashboard. Click on customize, click on theme settings, scroll down, and here we have cart. So cart type is page, and then save the changes. Again go back and we have the eighth step, which is go to assets, open component-cart-items.js. Let me find out first. Go back to assets. We have cart component-cart-items.js, and inside of it we need to find this line of code. Using Control F, it will be here. So this is basically a function, and let me wrap it up. So here we have another function call. You need to copy this name from here, and let me use Control F, and here you can see that it is highlighted right here. So basically this above this line we are going to add few lines of code, and this line of code is inside of this update quantity function. So let me copy these lines of code from here and then paste it here, and then save the changes. So once the changes are saved, then you can again go back, and here we have the final step, which is the ninth step. Go to theme.liquid, find close body tag and paste code above it. So let me show you. So here we have layout, click on theme.liquid and scroll it to the bottom. Here we have close body tag, and just above it we are going to paste this line of code. So let me paste it right here. So basically this is a PayPal thank you page which we created earlier. So that is included inside of theme.liquid file. So let me save the changes, and that's it. Now you can actually see the preview. So let's go back to the dashboard, click on these three dots, click on preview. And here is the home page of my Shopify store. So scroll it down, and here we have a hoodie, for example. I'm selecting this, click on add to cart, click on cart icon, and here we go. Now you can see that we have PayPal yellow button, and then we have debit or credit card button. So if you are not interested to keep the yellow button, then how you can remove it? Go back, click on PayPal-buttons-cart.liquid, and here you can scroll a little bit down, and you can see we have funding sources. So you need to remove PayPal-funding.paypal. So and comma, you should remove all this and save the changes, and then refresh it back. And now you will see that yellow button disappeared, but right now I need it, so I'm going to undo the changes, and let me save the changes and then refresh it again, and yellow button is back. Now let me do a testing. So click on debit or credit card button, and this will be opening a form with the details which we need to fill. So firstly you need to add the email ID, then after you need to add card number and other things. So let me open this and let me copy my card details. So here is the card number, then we have expiry details, then we have CSC code, and you can choose the country also, and then you can actually add billing details. So let me add some test details. For now we need to choose a state, Florida for example, zip code, and then we have phone number. So I have added all the things, and then we have a checkbox here. That means if you uncheck this, so the shipping address you need to fill it here. Right now I checked this, that means my shipping and billing address both are same. And then you can actually click on pay now. Here we go. Now you can see that we have a confirmation pop-up, which is actually displaying that we have a confirmation code, thank you, and name of that customer. Your order is confirmed, order details, contact information, and shipping address, and all the things are listed here. And the transaction is successful, and the payment you will receive in your PayPal account. All right, so that's how actually we are integrating this feature into our Shopify store. If you are facing any issues or something, you can ask me, I will help you out in that. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new on this channel, then please subscribe this channel. Also like this video. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. So thank you once again. See you in the next video.